Hey everyone, this is Trevor with HustlePaintball.com, and I have a video for you on the TechT Paintball hush bolt system. Now, this is a aftermarket bolt for any Etek or Ego marker by Planet Eclipse, and there's two main reasons why you would get this. It's going to cradle the ball and be a little nicer on the paint, and as you might guess by its namesake, it's going to make its sound signature a little quieter. So I'm just going to open up this packaging and we're going to zoom in and I'm going to show you the little features on it really quickly. So I have two separate bolts here. I have a bolt from a Planet Eclipse Etek 2 and the TechT Hush Bolt system. Now, Planet Eclipse bolts, they all look really similar. They've obviously made a lot of advancements since the Etek 2, but there's still some things that haven't changed much. The open face style and the hole on the bottom there. You can see with the Hush Bolt, it's very much different. There's a Venturi style face, which is going to cradle the ball, and with those holes actually equalize the pressure coming from the bolt to really make sure that that shot is as accurate as it can possibly be. And then this cutout area here, it just creates a higher airflow, which is going to just increase and help your velocity. Now the O-rings here, these two capture it all and make sure that all the pressure goes in through the bolt, and this one makes sure that on the way back it's not going to come out as well. You can also see the ramping face style here. What that does is it doesn't wear down your detents as much, and it also reduces ball chops just because it's a little nicer on the balls in the feed neck. Now, this bolt is also a lot lighter. It's 15.5 grams. It's made out of a material called Erdolite TX, so it's actually a lot stronger and nicer than the stock Delrin of an Ego bolt. It's not going to wear down or scratch as quickly. It's going to keep its lubrication a little better. It's overall just a nicer new material. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install this into my Planet Eclipse marker, and we're going to go outside and show you the difference. I'm going to be taking this Etek 2 bolt and switching it with an installed Hush bolt, and you're going to really hear the difference in the sound. So as you can see, as it comes in the packaging here, the TechT Hush Bolt system does not come with the signature pin, ball bearing, or spring that comes in all Etek and Ego bolts. That's because you actually use the one that is from your stock bolt. Now, what's nice about this is because of its design, there's actually no backwards way of installing it. No matter which way that pin goes in, it's going to go in the correct way. So I'm just going to show you how to install the necessary components, and we'll go ahead from there. So this is a cure bolt that comes stock in an Etek 3. To pull out the pin, you just want to push it in a little bit and then twist it. Now before you pull it out, you want to cover up this hole with your finger because the bearing in there is spring loaded and it's going to shoot out. We actually did that once and we lost the necessary piece and we had to replace it. So I'm just going to put my finger over here, pull that right out. It's really simple, and in there you can see the bearing. I'm just going to turn it over right there with your spring. So what you want to do is you want to take your bolt, put in the spring and bearing, and then you want to have a handy tool like an Allen wrench to actually stick in there and push that bearing in, kind of like so. And you can see the hole right there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the pin, push it in far enough to where it catches that bearing, and then I can push it in some more, and it's in there. It locks just like a regular bolt would. It's that simple to install. Now, it does come with a jewel. I have my bolt right here that I have installed. I'm not going to install it on this one because this is going to go to somebody one day and they'll probably want to put it on themselves. The jewel is, it just adds to the look of the Hush bolt. It looks a little nicer. It's just really nice and clean. Now you can see this bolt's a little dirty. I actually use this bolt myself, and it's an unbelievable piece of engineering. So you just put that on there. The reason they don't have it on there in the first place is, as you saw me do it, the bearing and the spring needs to go in that way. So if they put the jewel on for you, you're not going to be able to install it. Now that you know how to get this in your gun, let's go take my SL outside and show you how this compares with that cure bolt. Alright, so I'm all geared up here. Got my Anomaly Sandana, grill, my Planet Eclipse Ego SL74, rotor, and Gorilla air tank. Right now I do have the cure bolt that I was messing with earlier in here, and I'm going to switch between them and the hush bolt to show you the difference. So I'm just going to get my mask on really quickly and start popping off a few shots. Now we're going to switch to the hush bolt. So sometimes the sound signature, it can actually be different from the front or back. So we're going to do 3 different angles. Here's from the front. That was with the hush bolt. We're now going to go to the cure bolt. All right, this is the last one from behind. Now onto the hush bolt. So now I'm just going to perform a chronograph test to show you a jump in feet per second that you get from using the hush bolt. We're starting with the cure bolt. $265, $267, $270. You getting that? Now we're going to go over to the hush bolt. Ready? As you could see, there was a clear audible difference in the sound signature between the Planet Clips Cure Bolt and the TechT Hush Bolt system. The Hush Bolt was audibly quieter. On top of that, there's also the fact that there was a clear jump in velocity. What that is going to do is that it's going to increase your efficiency. You're not going to have your velocity up as high to get to that point where you're at just about 300 feet per second. You're going to get that distance and you're going to get that accuracy that you really want out of your paintball gun. You're going to get more shots with the Hush Bolt than you are going to get with the Cure Bolt. I use this bolt myself. I really like the fact that it's shorter, it's got higher airflow, the Venturi style front. The fact that it doesn't wear down my detents as much is really, really nice. Not only that, but the lower sound signature, it really makes it more unique out there. My gun is 4 years old and it's competing with those new Ego 11s out there. And this bolt really makes a hell of a difference with its efficiency and the fact that it just sounds so much more different. If you have any questions or comments, send us an email at videos@hustlepaintball.com. And remember, you can get all Tech's products at hustlepaintball.com. Thanks again for watching, guys.